comfortable sitting position first of all, just sitting up nice and tall, palms turned up, spine in a straight line. Just relax. Feel the body melting into the ground below through the hips and the legs, or if you're on the chair, just become present on your chair, floor. Just notice how you're feeling. Notice any tension in your face or your body. And as you breathe, try to release and let go. Let's start to take some deeper breaths. So inhale on 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Sustain 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue in your own time, counting as you breathe for the inhale, the retention, the exhale, and the suspension. And then keep your eyes closed, rub the palms together. And place them over the eyes once they're warm. And continue with the deep breathing. So inhaling on 4, carrying on. Holding for 4. Exhaling on 4. And sustaining for 4. And then just breathe normally, just taking some deep breaths, but without retention and sustention. Open your eyes, look into the darkness. And then spread the fingers and let in the light. You bring the palms back to the heart center. Eyes nice and bright now. Just use your 3 middle fingers, bring them to the center of the forehead, and just sweep them across the brow towards the ears. Easing out any stress in the forehead, and again 3 times, just gently easing skin. And then open the eyes really wide, but without frowning, without lifting the eyebrows too much. And bring let's do the V shape. So the middle fingers by the nose, corner of the eye and the forefingers on the outside of the eye. So opening the eyes nice and wide, and then lifting the lower brow, the lower lid up towards the top lid, squinting, feeling the lower lid muscles really working as you do this. And then open them wide again. And again, so breathing in and lifting the lower lid. And exhale to release and open wide. And again. And this time, as you hold the pose, keep breathing in and out as you squint here, feeling the trembling of the muscles. And release, opening the eyes wide. Release the fingers, and then look up at the forehead, across to the right, down to the bottom, across to the left, and up to the top. And do 5 more circles in that direction. So slowly taking the eyes, but looking as far as you can in each direction. Feeling the muscles of the eyes working here. And then we'll go the other way. And release once you've finished. And then we're going to use your first 2 fingers, the hairline at the top of the head, top of the forehead, and just gently push upwards. Keep breathing as you hold it there, gently pressing. And release, and then just work them slightly down, lower down, that's right. Press. And release a little bit lower. And release, and then near the ears, the temples, just there. And release, and let's just massage our marma point in the center of the forehead, anti-clockwise to start with, to detox. And then clockwise. And then the temple, using your hands on the temples, anti-clockwise, and then clockwise. And then let's blow our face up into a big ball. And then tap your cheeks. We'll keep breathing there, keep tapping. We'll try and hold it for about 30 seconds. and release. And what we'll do next is cover your teeth with your gums. So that's right, and then make an O shape with your mouth. And then you're going to try and smile, keeping the gums covered. And continue doing that a few times. So O to smile. And release. And then use your hands to gently, starting from the chin, smoothing down the neck towards the chest. Yeah, one more. And then finally, use your finger just in this dip here at the bottom of the neck. Some circles there, anti-clockwise and then clockwise. Another marmot point. And release. So bring your right hand onto the left side of your face and just gently pull your right ear to the shoulder. And don't forget to breathe. Then use the right hand on the right side of the face to push the head back to the center. And then change. So the left hand onto the right side of the face. Pull the head across ear to shoulder. And breathe here. Making sure you try to relax that right shoulder. And then use your hand to push the face back to the center. And then bring the chin to the collarbone, and let's make one big circle going one way around with the head. And then slowly around the other way. And come back to the center. So make fists, tucking the thumbs under, and rotate the wrists. And I'm just going to move back onto my mat so as we start with the body yoga. Okay, so place the hands on the floor in front of you, spread the fingers and roll onto your hands and knees. Pulling the belly into the spine. Let's begin on all fours. Tuck the toes under. Knees hip width apart. So first of all, let's just begin with the hands. Let's give the hands a little bit more attention this morning. So spread the fingers as wide as you can. Middle fingers pointing forward. Really stretch. Press down into the base of the fingers and thumbs. Stretching out the fingers. Stretching out the wrists here. Not so much the wrists, I guess, but the fingers, each digit engaged on the mat. And then turn the fingers to point towards you. Here we stretch the wrist a little in the forearms. And release. Point them the other way. And stretch your right arm in front of you. Keep the left hand where it is and bring your elbows towards the floor. Keep the hands where they are, but try pushing the hips further back behind you. You're stretching into your right armpit. And release and change. So extend your left hand away from you, elbows to the floor. At the same time, have a sense of pushing those hips away from you to lengthen the spine. And release. Both hands walking back under the shoulders now. Inhale to lift and open, cat-cow flow. Exhale to round, chin to the collarbone. Inhale. Exhale. So this time we're going to do a lion's breath. So as we inhale, we smile. And as we exhale, we stick out our tongue and look up at the forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Put the toes under if they're not already. And press into downward facing dog. Bent legs. Try to reach the belly to the thighs. Keep those fingers spread and wiggle the hips from side to side here. Stretching out the body. Exhale, send the right heel towards the floor. Stretching that leg. Keep the left leg bent. Inhale, release and change. Exhale, the left heel. Inhale, release and exhale, both heels. Inhale, lift both heels and exhale once again, both heels extending towards the floor. And then we're going to walk the feet towards the front of the mat, hip width apart, lift the body halfway, and exhale, releasing the body forwards, bending the legs, just flopping the body, letting go, rocking from side to side, doing what you need to do to allow the body to spread and grow towards the floor. You can grab the elbows if you like, or you can just rest back to the hands on the floor. If you cross your arms, then hold them the other way. And on the next inhalation, start throwing out all the way, arms over the head. And exhale to the heart center. Let's work through a slow sun salutation. So inhale to bring the arms over the head. Exhale to open the heart, arms wide. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold body forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingers in line with the toes, lift the sitting bones. Inhale, look forwards, right foot to the back of the mat. And hold a breath, step back into the plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale into baby cobra. Keep the hands soft. Exhale, press onto all fours and back into downward dog. Inhale, let's walk the right foot forwards, left, right to the front of the mat. Little halfway lift and continue with a forward bend. And bend the legs, sweep the arms forwards, rising up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale to open. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the body, fingers in line with the toes. Inhale, look forwards, left foot to the back of the mat. Hold the breath into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra, and press into the hands this time. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to walk, start with the left foot. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale to release. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and rise up. And exhale to the heart. And again, inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release forwards. Let's stay here. Bend the legs, grab the elbows behind the thighs, squeeze the body against the legs. And breathe deeply. Each time you inhale, so if you can tilt the body forward slightly, bringing more weight onto the front of the feet to lift the sitting bones. Change the crossing of the arms. And then release. Fingers in line with the toes. Look forward, step back with your right foot, knee on the mat, and arms over the head, and interlocking the last three fingers. Crescent moon. Pressing down into both feet. The top of the back foot is on the floor, and the sole of the foot, the front, both engaged. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and twist to our left. Stay here, twisting the body. And then, if you like, you can place the right elbow outside the left thigh and lift your left elbow. Turn the fingers to the face. Just bring focus to the hips. Just breathe and let go. And release. Bring the hands inside the foot. Wiggle the foot slightly across. And lift and open through the heart. Take the knee wide to open the hip. And then bring the arms onto the floor if you want. There's an option to do that. And then walk the hands back towards you, either side of the foot. Shuffle that foot back to the center. Tuck back toe under. And come into the plank. Hold it here, so squeezing the belly. Shoulders over the wrists. Back of the neck nice and long. So just look at the elbows. Make sure they're not, you haven't locked them. Slight bend, micro bend. And on the next breath out, drop the knees, chest and chin into caterpillar pose. Relax the shoulders, elbows tucked in. And you can stay there, or you can lift your feet and see if you can reach behind you to grab the feet and pull the heels into the body. But the belly's still off the floor here. The chest, the knees, the chin are on the mat. And And then release the hands back under the shoulders. Drop the belly, inhaling into your cobra. So again, let's just keep the hands soft and relaxed. Press into the pubic bone. Feel the lower back muscles working. You can stay there, or you can bring the arms by the ears, palms turned in, and lift your feet off the floor as well. Breathing deeply. And release the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, press into all fours, and all the way back into downward facing dog. Just walk up and down with your heels. So make sure the feet are next to each other here. Inhale, so lift the right leg in the air. Press into the hands and lift that leg as high as possible with the toes pointing down. Then we're going to bend the leg, right leg, twist the body so the right knee is pointing up towards the ceiling and the heel comes down towards your left buttock. Then look under your right arm, keep pressing into the hands, really opening that right hip. And then drop the body facing the floor again. And let's bring that right knee behind the right wrist, coming into the royal pigeon pose, and curling the back toes. Coming onto the fingertips, lifting the wrists, opening the heart. Push the chest forwards, shoulders back. Now we're going to release forward, so walk the hands away from you and just rest on that front leg. And then inhale to walk the hands back towards you. Really engage through the hips and ground through the hips and walk the hands, keep walking the hands further back as if you're trying to reach back to grab the back leg. Push the chest forwards. Have the fingertips on the floor or hands, palms facing each other, lifting the arms up behind you. And you can stay there or lift the back foot, grab it in your hands, one hand or both hands. And release. Hands either side of your knees, stretch back into downward facing dog. So press the right heel towards the floor, bend the left leg and stretch here. And then walk up and down with both. We're going to inhale to lift the right leg up in the air again. Look forwards and bring the foot in between the hands. Turn on the back foot and inhale into Warrior One. Connect through the feet and through the hips. Open the heart, roll the arms back, and the armpits are facing the front. From here, we're going to step forwards and come into Warrior Three, the balance. So take a step forwards with the back foot. Now you can bring the hands into prayer or out sideways, or keep them by the ears and Over you go. Body makes its way parallel to the floor, eventually. Back toes pointing down, dropping that hip. And then bend the standing legs, bring the feet together. Come onto the toes, bring the arms over the head and stretch here. 3 deep breaths here. Lifting the heels as high as possible, tilting the tail under. And exhale to drop the heels, hands to the heart center. We'll go for the other side. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale to open. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to open, halfway. Exhale, release forwards here. Inhale, look forwards, left foot to the back, drop the knee and bring the arms over the head into present mood. And breathe here, so sinking those hips. Relax the shoulders. Tilt the tail under. If you want, you can go into more of a back bend. And on the next exhalation, bring the body upright and bring the hands to the heart. Twist to the right. And perhaps bring the elbow outside the thigh, same as we did on the other side. Exhale to release the hands inside the right foot, shuffling that across slightly. Open the heart forwards, look ahead. Open the knee by rolling onto the outer edge of the foot, making the knee wide, the right knee. And then bringing the arms onto the mat, if comfortable. And then release. Hands either side of the foot, step back into your plank. And we'll just go straight down, knees, chest and chin. Into caterpillar and then open into cobra, pressing into the hands. Holding it here, relax the shoulders, elbows tucked in. Release. Inhale onto your knees and exhale into downward facing dog. Stretching here, then lift your left leg into the air, keeping the hips level, pressing into the hands, lifting that leg as high as you can, keep the toes pointing down. Now we're going to open that hip, so bend the leg, point the knee up, look under the arm, reaching up with that left hip. And then bring the body back parallel to the floor and bring the knee behind your left wrist into Royal Pigeon Pose. Your right heel is underneath your left thigh. Left heel is underneath your right thigh. I'm so sorry. And we're going to release here, bring the arms onto the mat, all the way perhaps bringing the forehead too. We're going to let go in the lower back, soften your whole back here. Breathe. Now we're going to walk the hands back towards us. Keep walking as we did on the other side. Towards that back foot. Maybe keeping the fingertips on the floor there or lifting the arms, palms together, pushing the heart forwards. Staying there or lifting the back foot. Grabbing it if you can. Foot or the leg, wherever you can reach. And then release. Hands on the mat and swing yourself back into downward dog. This time extending the left heel towards the floor, bending the right leg, just stretch it out. And then up and down, one heel at a time. And then we're going to inhale and lift our left leg in the air, and exhale to bring the foot to the front of the mat, inhaling into your warrior one, left foot in front. And preparing for the balance now, so making your way. Step forward slightly, halfway with that back foot. And whenever you're ready, choose your arm variation. Lifting your leg, bring the body parallel to the floor. And then the standing leg. Hold it a bit longer if you like. Back onto the mat when you're ready and lift your heels. And exhale to the heart. Coming into a squat, dropping the hips all the way down, maybe keeping the heels on the floor the whole way if you can, or choose your variation, and then roll onto your back, hug the knees to the chest. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, arms away from the body. Just pause for a few rounds of breath here. Relaxing your body and bringing your focus to the breath, watching the breath come and go. Enjoying being in this moment. And then bring the knees together and feet close to the body, walk them back, feet on the floor, knees pointing up. Inhale to lift the hips and float the arms over the head. Exhale to release. Tailbone coming down last. Inhale to rise. And exhale to release. Inhale. And exhale, release. This time, keep the arms on the floor. Lift your right leg into the air. Inhale to lift your hips. Reach up with that right leg. Exhale, drop the hips, keep the leg in the air. Do this 2 more times on this side and we'll change. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last round. Inhale, lift. As high as you can, and exhale, release, and release that right foot to the floor and change. Inhale, the left leg and both hips. Exhale to release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up, lift that hip even higher. And exhale to release. Bend the leg and hug the knees to the chest. And then lift both legs into the air. And let's do the shoulder stand. Press into the hands. Feet floating over. Hands on the back. And come up into your shoulder stand or shoulder stand variation. Or continue with some hip lifts if you're not doing the shoulder stand today. To exhale, the feet over the head. Release the arms, interlock the fingers if the feet are on the floor, otherwise keep the hands on the back. And then try walking the toes further towards the head and push the heels away if the feet are on the floor, otherwise just keep hands on the back and let the feet float in the air. And with each breath, keep working on lifting the hips, push the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Lengthening the spine, little by little, using the breath to release the feet over the head, but it might take time, and that's fine. And then we're going to bring the arms onto the mat, either side of the mat, and slowly roll onto our backs. Once the hips are on the floor, keep the legs in the air, nice and straight, and lower them slowly. Taking your time, breathing as you go. And once they're down, we're going to place the right foot anywhere on top of the left leg. Arms out to the side, shoulder height. Shuffle the hips across to the right slightly and come into a twist, bringing the right knee across to the left. Just rest your left hand on your right leg somewhere and turn to face your right hand. And as you breathe, just lower the right shoulder, right elbow to the mat. And then focus on the lower back, letting go, just letting the back open. And using each breath to release and go deeper into your twist. Inhale, come back to the center, hips to the center as well. Give yourself a quick hug before changing sides, extending the right leg, left foot on top of the right leg anywhere, but not on the knee. Hips slightly across to the left, and over you go into your twist. Bring awareness to that right shoulder, right elbow, just letting them float back into the mat, opening the lower back. Relax your facial muscles and watch the breath come and go. Inhale, come back to the center, whole body to the center. Give yourself another squeeze, knees into the chest. And then let's come into Shavasana. Feet wide, arms away from the body. Palms turned up. And as you breathe out, just feel the whole body becoming soft and relaxed. Be completely still. Smooth out your forehead, relax your facial muscles, relax your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, whole back, whole front, both arms, wrists, fingers and thumbs, your hips, both legs, both feet, and all the toes. Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe in through the nostrils, and then as you breathe out. I'm going to just stay here for the next 2 minutes, watching the breath. And each time we become distracted, just leave the distraction where it is and come back to the breath. Become aware of your whole body, just noticing how you feel as you wave your fingers and toes. Gently turn your head. So feel free, of course, to just stay there and relax for as long as possible. When you're ready, just stop moving your head gently. Bend the knees into the chest. And roll over onto your left side, pressing yourself up into a sitting position when you're ready. And we'll finish with an Om. Inhale. And then bring the hands in front of the heart and open your eyes. Namaste. Have a lovely day.